Don't go here. Don't do it. Go somewhere else. Matter of fact, don't even go to this sector. But if you are in the Trojan sector, in the Sindal system, and you're heading toward Palidrome, then you will encounter and be influenced by the pirate queen, the Lady Yemar. So we'll talk about her domain, what to expect there, how to get out of there with your life and your cargo or whatever it is you've got with you. We can't make any promises, but we'll do what we can. So let's unpack this. The Lady Yemar, buckle up. It's going to be a heck of a ride. Welcome to A Traveler's Guide to the Third Imperium, a unique exploration that dives deep into the worlds and mysteries of the Traveler universe. Whether you're gearing up for your next adventure or guiding one as a referee, this episode is tailored just for you. Today's episode is divided into two parts. The first part, our Traveler section, is crafted for all players. It's semi-spoiler free and perfect for watching even during your game sessions if you so desire. It's designed to enhance your playing experience without giving away any secrets that lie ahead. The later part of the video is marked VIP only and is intended exclusively for the eyes of the referees, the master storytellers of our game. Here we delve into the intricate details and spoilers that are essential for planning the adventure but meant to be discovered by players through gameplay. If you're a player, this is where you'll want to stop watching and skip ahead on the guidance of your referee. Referees, feel free to use this section to enhance your narrative or to challenge your players with secrets you uncover. And a special note for referees, when directing your players to this video, please guide them to the view-only Traveler section. Your mastery of the game's secrets, whether their eyes or yours, will make their journey all the more thrilling. Ready to explore? Let's dive into the Traveler's Guide to the Third Imperium and discover the wonders and dangers that await. And remember, keep those secrets safe and those adventures exciting. Starting in Mora, which is the capital of the Spinwood Marches, which is where probably most people would start from. It's a 22 jump, which is 44 weeks or 41 parsec travel. Probably going through Trim's Vale, and this is all in Imperium space, down through Gazulin, down to Tobia, and then leaving Tobia, heading off into unclaimed space, just missing Thief, or the sector that holds Thief, wherever that is. Look at our other guide for information about traveling to and surviving Voom, but Palindrome, there you are. So the nearest capital of the Spinwood Marches is Mora. That's 22 jumps for a 2J ship, or 41 parsecs, roughly 44 weeks to get there, assuming that there's no side trips. Support data for Sindal, Palidrome of the Trojan Reach is probably in your ship's library, but just in case, if not, here's a quick review. So you have Palindrome, whose nearest neighbor, the next parsec is Thief, somewhere. Then we have Voom. They are all very closely related. Palindrome itself is B433334B as far as its universal planetary data is concerned. And let's break this down for you. For the starport, which is good. It's a small planet, all things considered, 6.4K, about half the gravity that you're used to for a standard. We have the thin atmosphere, 30% hydrosphere. The population is pretty small. I believe it's around 5,000 in any given time. The government, well, that's the Lady Yemar, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Law level technically is 4, but good luck figuring that out. It's whatever the Queen of Pirates wants at any given moment of time. And this tech level is a little bit lower than average. Importance, yes, it's an important trading area. It's considered generally safe for travelers. Anything can be bought and sold there, including things you probably don't want bought and sold there. We'll get more into the culture of the place a little bit later. Let's look at the system. The system is a double star. Here is the local star chart for the near star, or primary. And then we have the secondary sitting out at 73.5 astronomical standard units. And of course the companion star itself has a gas giant. So there's that. So looking at layout for the primary, here's some data here. We have the star, which is a K9-5. We have Palindrome itself. We have an inferno planet, a gas giant. The companion star out there also has a large gas giant and a storm world. The gas giants actually have some pretty interesting resources around each of those, and just in case there's a packet available for you to download all this from your ship's library. Let's go ahead and look at the terrain features based on the last scans that we have. Here's the orthographic. And our standard isographic hexes. Astrogo is the one settled area of the planet of interest for which it's named, of course. There may be others out there. Now remember, we are right next to a pirate haven. So in the system, really exploring it's not recommended. We didn't recommend you come here in the first place, so I know you're probably going to ignore all that. Astrogo itself is an amazing area. It's actually known for its biotech, and that's because of the needs of its patron, the Queen. So we'll get to that story a little bit later. The illicit trade, if you're doing any illicit trading, maybe you have some contraband from Thebes or something like that, you want to get rid of it, this would be the place to go because there's literally no judging how you got, what you got, and or where it's going and what you need. Here's a straight map for you in case that would be helpful in your exploration. Okay, so this is the VIP section. If you're a referee, great, keep going. If you're a player and you don't want spoilers, you have been warned, because that's where we are headed next. Now let's get to the Lady Yemar. The Lady Yemar runs every aspect of Astrogo. A figure shrouded in mystery, power, and intrigue. Some call her a pirate queen, but she simply prefers Lady Yemar. This is a tale of a rise through the ranks of the criminal underworld, survival against the odds, and the creation of a thriving community on a distant planet. Our story begins in the Thieves System, a notorious haven for pirates and criminals. Born into this underworld, Lady Yemar's early life is a bit of a mystery. She rose through the ranks, becoming a feared pirate lord. Her intelligence, cunning, and leadership skills made her a formidable figure in the galaxy's dark underbelly. The Thieves System, located just 1 parsec from her home planet Palidrome, was her playground. It was there that Lady Yemar made a name for herself, amassing power and influence. But she wasn't content with being a pirate lord. She had bigger ambitions. In a daring move, she bought her way out of the pirate life. Using her accumulated wealth and connections, Lady Yemar established Astrogo on Palindrome. Astrogo wasn't just a settlement. It was a thriving, high-tech community, all under her unquestioned leadership. Despite her departure from Thieves, her past still lingered. Many believed that her legitimate business of cargo trading and microtransactions was just a front. Rumors swirled that she was still heavily involved in clearing goods for local pirate lords and illicit trade. But her reputation and the heavily armored ships of her allies keeps the system relatively safe compared to all those around her. Lady Yemar's control over Astrogo is absolute. Most trade is conducted virtually, and she, along with the residents of the Dome City, rarely venture outside. This isolation was partly due to the lingering effects of a tragic event from her past. In her early years, Lady Yemar was attacked with a bioweapon, probably derived from a planet called Noricum. Noricum once was the capital of the Sindalian Empire. It was devastated by artificial plagues. The planet's atmosphere to this day is tainted with deadly viruses, turning vast areas into death zones, even 2,000 years later. Due to her exposure, Lady Yemar's health was compromised. We don't have a lot of details about this, but we do know that her organs need regular replacement, including parts of her brain. That part of the procedure can only be performed on Thieves, tethering her fate to the very place that she'd once ruled and fled. Lady Yemar's story is one of survival and reinvention. She turned a life of crime into a structured, prosperous community and maintains a delicate balance with her past. Her legacy on Palidrome is both one of shadow and light, and a testament to her resilience and strategic brilliance. So the next time you hear tales of the Pirate Queen of Palidrome, remember that there's more to that story than meets the eye. Her story is a blend of ambition, survival, and the relentless pursuit of power against the backdrop of the stars. Okay, there's a look at Palindrome. I hope that's been interesting and helpful for you as you look at your stories or your gameplay or wherever it is you're doing your creative things. If you like this kind of content or you think we're off somewhere, please leave a comment below, subscribe, that helps the channel. Tell me where you want to go next. If you're interested in the maps for the system, its layout, the character write-ups, all those things that you saw in this little clip we did today, you can hit the Buy Me a Cup of Coffee link. It's somewhere. And follow the information there. Please don't forget to subscribe. That really helps. And I look forward to seeing you next time.